Hello everyone, today we'll be going over how to get that BrownEngage impact data and some of the things that you can grab from there. So of course here we are on that BrownEngage homepage, and the first thing of course we need to do is log in. And as we're logging in and putting in our email and password, of course, is to note that you do need to be a BrownEngage group administrator for your organization or group page. And if you are not a group administrator for your organization, you can go ahead and reach out to your community partnership liaison or reach out to /partnership at brown.edu. Again, that's /partnership at brown.edu. And we'll go ahead and get that set up with you. So first things first, once I'm logged in, here we are again at that home page. We are going to click Manage, and here we can see many of the groups that we are an administrator of. For the BrownEngage admin, at our example today, we're going to have to go to View All, but if your group is right here, you may be able to skip a few steps, but follow along with me as we search for our example group. So for today, we'll be looking up the William Debate Elementary School program, and we will let's say we'll role play as an administrator of that group and trying to figure out impact data for that program. So again, if you're not an administrator of many groups, you can go ahead and click any one of these groups you are an administrator of to get that data. But we're going ahead and searching for that William Debate Elementary School program for today's example. So here we are, and we have just found this program. We can go ahead and click this group, and we are now loading in. Here we are at this group page. Before we get any further, one thing we would like to point out as the community partnership team is there's some useful charts and graphs right here, right below the map if you scroll down on your group page, and you have received student submissions and impact submissions, I should say, and you can go ahead and see based on month how many impacts have been made by students. And you can measure anything from the volunteer life cycle, which we have gone over on November 2019 CPN. Again, that's the Community Partnership Network meeting. And as well as you can measure the total amount of hours contributed by students in their impacts. So these are some little nifty tools you can access even if you are not an administrator of your group page. So anyway, moving forward to getting that sweet impact data, we're going to hit this Manage button, this blue Manage button below the title of your group. And here we are now loaded onto that group management page. So how to get that, how to export impact data is we're going to click Impacts here on the left-hand side in this little section. We're going to click Impacts. We're not going to click Manage Impacts, rather we're going to click Export Impacts. Now, if your student group or your program has a lot of impacts or is a very large group, BrownEngage may send you an email, or they'll at least notify you as you request this, that they will send you an email with this .csv file. And that just means you just have a larger amount of impacts, and you just have to keep that in mind. Here we are now in battery saver mode, but regardless, we're going to now open up this impact sheet. And again, if your program is not that large, many times BrownEngage will just go ahead and download it for you as it did here. And here we are. We can sort through some of the impact data we have received from, and in this example, William Debate. And you can go ahead and see student names, the group they are in. For example, we have a Vista, we have Community Core, and we can see economic value and hours served. If you go ahead and look at that S column right here, it's called Review and Reflection. Currently, students are not required to submit a review and reflection, but there is an option to do it when they are submitting their impacts. And as an organization, you are allowed to require your student engagement volunteers to submit that, and you can go ahead and quantify that kind of data in this way. Anyway, in any case, for example, the student here has said, got to know the kids better. And any comments here can go ahead and help you measure impacts and what students may have done for their hours served or anything to that regard. Now, we're not going to show you how in this video to really parse out this data because this is quite a bit, but in any case, you can go ahead and create pivot tables and things like this, filters, and search for things that matter to you as an organization, whether that be hours served, again, review and reflection of students, and trying to sort that together with hours served, seeing what kind of impacts were made, is up to you as an organization. But for the purpose of this video, I believe we have, again, been able to reach that impact data that you can receive through BrownEngage. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time.